their slide if you want. Okay, or we may do it together. Okay. If anyone wants to share this slide, to show us, okay, the tree or any of these clauses, so you're most welcome. Just let me know. Okay, so the the first one is a pretty tall lady, and it's ambiguous, okay, because pretty can be an adverb, as we said last time. It can be an adverb modifying the adjective tall, which means the lady is quite tall. Pretty here means quite tall. The second meaning, a pretty tall lady. So here, pretty is an adjective. So lady is both, is tall and pretty and beautiful. Okay, which means that the two adjectives are not related to each other. Tall modifies lady and pretty modifies lady. But in the first one, pretty is an adverb pre-modifying the adjective tall. Okay, so who can do the first one? Pretty tall lady.
Professor.
Uh, please raise your hand to see who's speaking. Okay, Mr. Nordin. Yes, please.
Noun phrase.
So the first one, yes, it's a noun
Noun
phrase.
phrase. Yeah. Determiner.
Determiner, fine.
Yeah.
Then
Noun en bar.
in bar. So this is the rule of the determiner. The specifier must be sister to X bar dominated by the phrase. This is the rule of the specifier. Yes, go
Yes.
ahead.
Yes. Adverb phrase.
No.
No, no,
Uh,
noun, noun, noun. Yes, noun. There, noun.
mm, mm.
En bar.
Now, what should we
And
have here?
in
In bar?
left we have adverb.
No. In a noun phrase, and this is something very interesting. In a noun phrase, you can never find the adverb phrase. So you find the adjective
Adjective
phrase.
Adjective,
phrase.
adjective
The,
phrase.
yeah, the adverb is within the adjective.
Yes.
Right. Okay, continue here.
Uh, Adjective
Adjective bar. We
bar.
move
Yeah.
from the phrase to one
Mm,
bar.
bar. Adjective.
Then
Uh,
you have to
we
think of
have
the adverb phrase.
adverb. Adverb.
No, adverb phrase.
Adverb phrase. Yeah.
So
And then
please
adverb.
remember, whenever there is an adverb and an adjective, this is the rule. This is the rule. You must have the adverb phrase, adjective bar, sister to adjective bar, dominated by adjective bar.
Bar.
Okay? This is
Yeah.
the rule. Okay? Then adverb bar and adverb and
Pretty.
pretty. Okay? And pretty. So this is a very interesting rule. Okay? Whenever you have an adverb preceding an adjective, so it must be sister to adjective bar and dominated by an adjective bar. And we continue here,
Adjective.
adjective, which
Tall.
is tall. What about the noun?
Noun. En bar.
In bar, okay? The noun, which is lady.
Lady.
Okay, so as you can see, the adjective phrase pretty tall is simply an adjunct. Sister to in bar, dominated by in bar. And the adverb phrase pretty is also an adjective, sister to adjective bar, dominated by an adjective bar. Okay, so who can do the second one? Please raise your hands. Muhammad Arawi? Muhammad
Yes,
Arawi?
Professor.
Uh-huh.
If we, yes,
Yes,
I am here,
this is a,
Professor.
yes, go ahead.
Listen,
This is a noun phrase.
if we lead, yes, if we deal with the pretty,
As an adjective now. As an adjective.
Professor, if we deal with the pretty as an adjective, there is the second choose is NP, and the branch left determiner E, and in bar.
Then?
From in bar,
Yes.
we put a branch in the left adjective phrase. The other side in bar, adjective phrase, adjective bar, adjective, pretty.
Then here.
The other side in bar. One branch adjective phrase.
Okay. Right.
Adjective bar. Adjective.
And here?
Tall. The other one, noun.
Noun? Just N or N
Lady.
bar?
N bar.
Lady.
It must be N bar.
Okay? First one, N bar. Yes, N bar. Yeah. After N, lady.
Yes, so the first adjective phrase is simply an adjunct, sister to in bar, dominated by in bar. And the second adjective phrase is also simply an adjunct because it is sister to in bar, dominated by in bar. Okay? The difference between the first one and this one is that the adjective, these are two adjectives, so they're not related to each other. Tall modifies pretty, and tall modifies lady, and pretty modifies lady. But in the first one, pretty as an adverb simply modifies only, okay, tall. And the whole thing, the adjective phrase, the whole thing, pretty tall modifies lady, okay? Pretty tall, pretty tall. So in the first one, a common mistake is that people think that only tall modifies lady. No, it's together. Pretty tall modifies lady. Okay? Is it clear? Any question? Okay, so we move to the second example, which is okay. That he called me is nice. That he called me is nice. So who can do it? Somebody to do it.
I have a question.
Yeah? Yes.
If, for example, we have this sentence, ambiguous sentence, like in the exam, should we branch it into two ways or just one of them?
The two interpretations must be explained, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Khadija?
Yes, Professor. We have that he called me is nice. It's a TP.
It's a sentence, so a TP, yes,
yeah.
TP, because we have a sentence, okay?
So we are going to have two branches in TP. The left is CP.
CP, because the subject of the sentence is a clause that he called me, is a CP.
Yes, exactly. In the right side, we have a VP. Then in the CP, we have the complementizer that.
Okay.
And TP.
and TP, yes.
Yes.
So here, which means that we have a sentence here. He, the
Yeah.
subject, and Paul, the verb. Okay. This is always the rule. We talked about this. Okay. CP, and next time we'll modify it. And again, what is the rule of the TP?
We have
What do you have?
noun phrase
So
and
this is
verb phrase.
this is the complementizer, and we have TP. He called me, which means we have noun phrase and we have verb phrase. Okay. So we have the noun
We
phrase
have noun
and
phrase and verb phrase. From the noun phrase, we have in bar, an, he. And in the
yes.
verb phrase, we have verb bar, two branches, verb, and NP in the other side.
Okay, very good. Yes, very good. NP, because
In
the
bar,
NP is the object.
yeah,
The verb.
and me.
Good.
In
Now
the
we
VP,
come
in
back
the
to the
top,
VP is nice. Is nice.
yes,
Mhm,
we have V bar,
mhm.
then verb in the left is, and adverb phrase in the right.
So the adjective phrase, I'm considering the adjective phrase as a complement here. Okay.
Yeah,
So
we
the
have adjective bar,
adjective
then adjective nice.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So I'm taking notes. So Khadija Assar, is this your family name?
Yes, Professor.
Okay.
I did
So you
not.
are
I did not.
so Khadija Assar. So this is your full name, okay?
Yes, yes, exactly, Professor.
Okay. Because I'm taking notes. I mean, taking names of those who participate. Okay. Yes, please. Very good. Very good. It's correct. Yes.
Thank you,
Okay.
Professor.
Because here we have the subject. The whole subject is that he called me. The whole subject. But within the subject, we have another clause, which is he called me. So this is the reason why we have the clause, the first clause, which is the whole thing that he called me is nice, TP. The subject is a clause that he called me, is a complementizer clause. We have C, then we have TP. So this is the rule of the CP. Whenever you have a clause, it must be CP, CTP. But this is the concern of next session. Okay, we will modify CP and TP. And then TP, you may have NP and VP. So as we said, so in the TP, you may have the NP and VP as this one, or CP and VP if the subject is a complementizer or clause. Okay, now we move on to the other one. They believe I'm not normal. Yes, please.
Professor?
Okay, Mr. Omar, then
Professor?
Dunya for the following, okay, for the next exercise. Okay, Mr. Omar, they believe I'm not normal.
So we start with the TP.
Yes, TP, because this is
A sentence.
So TP.
Two branches, NP and VP.
Okay, NP and VP.
NP, N bar. N, they.
Okay, yes.
VP, V bar. V, believe. CP from the VP, CP, because we have a dot.
No. Remember, Mr. Omar, I said from this phrase, we find only what? Who can finish the sentence? From the phrase,
Only the V-bar.
only the V-bar. So we can branch from the phrase only the specifier, but the specifier exists only with noun phrases. only with noun phrases. Okay, so we have to branch it from the V bar. And
Okay.
also because I believe that I am not normal. This is a clause which functions as the complement of the verb believe. So it must be sister to x 0 bar dominated by 1 bar. Okay.
Okay.
So we have that there. We have that. So CP here.
Yeah.
CP,
C.
we have that. That I'm not normal. Yes. The rule of CP, we have complementizer,
Yes.
and we
C.
have TP. The complementizer, we don't have it here. It's null. It's null. Okay. I believe
Yes.
that. We have it in our mind. I believe that, but it's not realized. So it's null. Yes, please. Then TP. The rule of TP. The rule of TP.
Yes, we have NP and
We have the NP and the
the adjective.
The VP, the TP. The rule of the TP is always the NP and VP.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So then in bar, now I.
Then T for not.
X bar. Okay. So X bar theory does not accept 3 branches. So here we may say a not here. Okay. But I'm not going to use it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's talk about it next time. Okay. Let's talk about it next time. We leave it. Put it there, not there, as T, and we'll talk about it next time. Then
we have a V bar.
V bar.
Am. The verb am.
Or to be.
From the V bar adjective phrase. Then adjective bar. Adjective.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Yes. Very good. Any question? Is it clear? Any question concerning TP and CP? This is the concern of the next session. We will modify this because we said in X-bar theory, you can't find more than 2 branches. But look at the TP, we have 3. We have the NP and T and VP. We'll talk about it next time. Okay, now the following one. Yeah, please. Anyone who knows the answer, raise your hand, and I'm going to choose one of you. Okay, so the sentence is, he killed him yesterday. Killed him yesterday. Okay, so so these are the people who know. Okay, okay. Okay, Bilkush Dunya. Yes, please.
Yes, sir. So we have a TP here.
Why TP? Because it's a
sentence.
It's a sentence. Okay, yes. So
we have NP and VP.
Yes, so NP. Right, and VP.
VP. Under NP we have N bar.
Yes.
N. He. Under VP we have V bar.
Yes.
V bar.
Another V bar.
Yeah. And we have V. Killed. And from the last V bar we have noun phrase NP. We
Okay,
have
very
en bar.
Mhm.
We have en him. And from the first V bar, we have adverb phrase, adverb bar, yesterday.
Yes, very good. So this is a good way, as I told you last time. It's a good way. You go directly to the head, V bar, V bar, V head. Then you count how many adjuncts you have. Very good. Yes. Uh-huh.
Thank you, Professor.
Okay. Is it clear? Any question? Okay. Now we go to the jury judge him without qualifications. So by the way, as I told you last time, this sentence is ambiguous. So we don't know whether without qualifications refers to him, or or to the verb judge. They judged without qualifications. It's like the jury. There's no qualifications. However, they judged the person. So they judged without qualification, or him without qualifications. Okay, so if you have it in the exam, you have to draw the two trees using X-bar theory, and you have to write down the meaning. For example, the first reading, you should write it. First reading or first interpretation is that it is the person, okay, or the candidate who is described as without qualifications. In the second reading, without qualifications refers to the verb judged, meaning that they judged him although they have no qualifications to do so. Okay, so who can do the first one? Okay, please raise your hand. Okay. Well, yes, here.
We start with TP.
Yeah, TP. Yes.
Then we branch it to an NP and a VP.
Okay.
In the NP, we branch it into a determiner and an N bar.
Okay, very good. The determiner we have the, and here we have noun.
And the N bar we have the noun joy.
Yes.
In the VP, we first branch a one V bar.
Yes.
From the V bar, we branch two bars. The verb judged.
So you can do this as your classmate. The other one.
Oh, no.
You can do. You have much noise, Mr.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, but to branch it easily, do as your classmate, has just done. Okay, so you can branch. So this is for the object. Okay, so here we have the verb judged, as your classmate has just done. So the first one for, and the second one for. Okay.
Yes.
So the first one, the NP for the object is sister to V bar, V0 bar dominated by V bar. So the NP, okay.
Yes.
Now
one N bar.
Okay. Yeah.
Him. And then we branch. And then we branch the preposition from the NP, not the V bar, since in the first in the first ambiguity, it is connected to the object, not the verb.
Yes, so the first interpretation we're going to start with is that without qualifications refers to him. So we branch it from
the inbar.
From the inbar. Is it complement?
It is a modifier.
If you branch it from this one, it means it is complement. Is it complement?
A complement.
Is it
No.
complement? No. So we have to add another inbar because it's not a complement.
First.
Okay. Yes. So
yes.
inbar here, then another noun. So you see now the preposition phrase is simply an adjunct. Okay. Sister to inbar, dominated by inbar. So you have
and
to
dominated by inbar.
Yes. So here him. Then you continue the preposition phrase. What do we have here?
We have one preposition. First, we add the p bar. After that, we add one preposition on the left and an NP.
Okay, an NP, because the NP is always a complement of the preposition. Okay, N bar, N, etc.
Yes, from the NP, one N bar, and from the N bar, one noun, which is qualification.
Qualifications. Okay, yes. So this is the first interpretation. It means that the PP without qualifications modifies him. Okay. Yeah. This one, this preposition phrase without qualifications, okay, modifies him. Modifies him. Okay. It refers to him. It is sister to the in bar that includes him. So it refers to him. Now the second interpretation, please, who can do it? Muhammad Bouzhara.
Yes, Professor.
Yes, the second interpretation.
Yes, we have TP.
Okay, TP.
We have NP and VP.
So it's similar to the other one.
From NP, we have determiner and in bar, and then in.
And okay.
From VP.
Sure.
Yes, VP, we have V bar. Another V bar. Another V bar in the left. And preposition PP in the right.
Okay.
And within V bar we have V.
Within V bar we have V.
And EP.
And EP or NP?
Then we have in bar, and from in bar we have in. From PP we have from PP we have B bar.
Yes.
B bar.
Okay. Yeah.
From B bar we have B. And we have
P.
NP. And from NP we have in bar, and from in bar we have in. So without qualification refers to judge, the verb.
Yes, because it is branched from the verb. Okay, it is branched from the verb. Okay, so it is branched from the verb, so it modifies the verb, modifies judged. Okay, because it is branched from the verb. Okay, yes, very good. Is there any question? So this is the second reading. The preposition phrase refers to the verb judged, and in the first one, without qualifications, refers to the NP him. Okay, now we move on to the ugly man from Brazil found books of poems in the paddle. Okay. Yes. The ugly man from Brazil found books of poems in the Bible. So who can do it? Please raise your hand. So, Muhammad Jardmit?
Yes, Professor.
Yes, okay, go ahead.
We have TP.
Okay, one minute. Yes, we have TP because it's a sentence. Yes.
We have NP and PP.
Okay, wait for a minute, please. Just have more space. So we have TP. From the TP, we have yes.
MP
we have
and VP.
MP and the VP. Yes.
From MP. From MP.
Yes.
From
the NP.
We have determiner.
We have determiner, which is the and
in bar.
In bar.
From in bar, we have and PP.
What do we have?
R and PP. Because
what about the adjective ugly?
I will in the second in bar.
So what should we have here, Mr. Muhammad? So we have in bar, and on the left we have
in the left.
No, we have adjective phrase first. Right? It is sister to in bar, dominated by in bar. Okay, it is simply an adjunct. Okay, so here adjective here, adjective phrase, and here adjective bar, and here adjective. Please, don't do something like this: adjective phrase and bar. No, it's impossible. So adjective phrase, adjective bar, adjective, which is ugly. Then from this in bar.
And
in bar or just now?
In bar.
Okay, in bar.
No, just now. Just now, and man.
Just noun and man?
Yes.
So here we have noun, and here we have, so here we have man, you're saying man, and here we have
PP.
So if we have PP here, what is the function of the preposition phrase? What is the function of the preposition? It's complement because it's sister to and the bar, and sister to, no, it should be sister to in bar here.
In bar, yes.
Then noun, then
man.
Okay, so it must be sister to in bar because it is simply an adjunct. So continue from Brazil. This preposition phrase.
Under PP, P bar.
Okay, P bar.
P. From.
Preposition from.
And NP. And NP.
NP complement, yes, sister to P 0 bar. Yes.
In bar. And Brazil.
And okay, Brazil. Now we finished the subjects. Okay, we have to move to the VP.
Okay? Yes.
Okay, wait, please. We need more space. Okay. So the VP will branch it here. Okay. Yes, Mr. Muhammad, go ahead. the VP.
we have V bar.
How many elements do we have in addition to the verb? So we have the verb and
We have verb.
books.
We have a book of poem, which is complement of the verb, and the PP, which is an adjunct of.
Which means how many V bar do we need? How many V bar? You said we have books of poems, the complement, and in the parallel is the adjunct, which means we need two. Okay, 2, 1. Yes. This is for in the parallel. The second one for books of poems, and this is for the head. Okay, so the first one for in the parallel. This is for in the parallel preposition phrase, and this is for books of poems, the NP, and its complement. Okay, and the V for the head. So this is the way how you should think of it. Yes. So okay. So the V is okay. Let me just do it again, just to have more space. Okay. Okay. Just save. Okay, so we said from the VP we always branch only V bar.
V bar, yes.
Only V bar. Okay, so V bar. We said the first V bar for the prepositional phrase. Okay, in the parallel. Okay, and the second one for the complement. Okay, the object. Okay, V bar. Okay, for the NP inbox, and the V for the head, which is down. Okay, yes. So in the NP, what do we have in the NP? So look at the difference. So the NP's complement is the object of the verb, so it is sister to V0 bar, dominated by V bar. And the preposition phrase is simply an adjunct, sister to V bar, dominated by V bar. Okay, yes, the NP. What do we have in the NP?
In the NP, we have in bar.
We have in bar.
From this in bar, we have in and PP.
Very good, yes. Because we can branch from the phrase only in bar and determiner if we have determiner, but we don't have determiner here. So here, the noun, which is books, and we have the prepositional phrase of poems. Okay, it's poem. Complement. Complement. Okay.
Yes.
So from the preposition phrase, we have P bar.
P bar. And from P bar we have P.
P, which is of, and we have
and
the
NP.
Okay.
And the NP we have in bar, in, and poem.
So of poems refers to books, but in the parallel refers to the verb found. Of poems refers to is a complement of books, but in the parallel is we may say it's ambiguous. It's ambiguous indeed. What is it that is in the parallel? Is it he found in the parallel, or books of poems in the parallel? It's ambiguous. Yes.
Yes.
So the first interpretation in the parallel refers to the verb. So this is the first interpretation. It refers to the verb. Okay. So the preposition phrase here. Okay. He found. You know what is a parallel? When it rains and you're walking in the streets, you have to avoid some puddles so as not to be wet. Okay, so that in the paddle. Okay, so in the paddle we have P bar. From the P bar, okay, we have the preposition in, and then we have the in P, From the NP, what do we have?
NP, determiner.
We have determiner. Yes. And we have N bar.
And N bar. N bar in
okay.
Hodel.
Oh. Right. So the first interpretation, the preposition phrase modifies the verb find, which means that he found in the parallel. Now the second interpretation, who can do it, please? In the parallel modifies books of poems. The second interpretation, who can do it, please? So in the second interpretation, yes, Muhammad or Ismail Lokid or Wakid, yes, Mr. Muhammad. So the second interpretation, found, okay, he found, so we said found books of poems in the parallel. Okay, so we said in the first interpretation,
Professor, the ugly man from Brazil.
But I'm going to focus only on ambiguity. Okay,
the second.
Only in the second one. So this is the first interpretation. This is the first interpretation. In the parallel refers to the verb. He found in the parallel, and this is what we did. Okay, this is what we did in this trait. Okay, look at this trait. So in the parallel refers to the verb. Now in the second interpretation we need to branch it here. Okay, here. Okay, why? Because
we have to add another in bar, Professor.
Very good. We have to add another in bar. Okay, so let's start only with the VP. So in the exam, suppose that you don't have much time and you want to explain ambiguity. If this is correct, the subject is the same, you don't need to draw it again. Please remember this. In the exam, if you are drawing trees to show ambiguity, and the subject is always the same, there is no ambiguity in the subject. There is ambiguity only in the VP, for example. In the first interpretation, it modifies the verb. In the second interpretation, it modifies the noun. So you don't need to draw the subject again. Is it clear? You will have ambiguity in the exam, so please, you don't need to draw the subject again if there is no ambiguity in the subject. You just start with the VP, okay? And this is what I'm going to do. But you must branch the subject in one of the interpretations. It should be the first interpretation, okay? Don't go directly to the VP and you ignore the NP in the two trees. Okay, so in the second interpretation, it must modify the NP. Okay, so it must modify the NP books of poems. Okay, so it must modify books of poems which are in the parallel, not he found in the parallel. Okay, so the VP. Yes, please, Mr. Ismail. Ismail?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you please draw the trade? Yeah.
V bar.
Mm-hmm. Then we have the verb.
The verb.
Uh-huh.
Found.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the NP.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We have in bar.
In bar, we don't have the determiner here. Okay. Then we have
another in bar,
and
we have the preposition phrase on the left on the first in bar. Yes.
Right.
P bar.
What is the preposition phrase you're talking about?
In the paddle.
Very good. Okay. In the paddle, preposition in.
And in P.
In
bar. And determiner. And noun.
Yes. Now we go back to the in bar.
Yes, we have noun. We have noun.
We have noun.
Books, and we have preposition phrase.
Where?
In the in bar. Yes.
Yes, it's complement. So this preposition phrase is an adjunct, and this is complement. Okay, it modifies now books. So
P
from
bar.
the preposition phrase, we have P bar.
P bar. From P bar, we have preposition.
We have preposition of.
And in bar. From in bar, we have noun, which is poems.
Yes, very good. Okay, this is the second interpretation in the parable that refers to the noun, to the N bar that includes books of poems, which means that not only books, but books of poems in the parable. So in the parable, it refers to books of poems. Okay. The very old man said that his long life is boring. Any question first about the two interpretations? Okay, so we move on to the last example. So who can do it, please? Iman Farhi?
Yes, sir. So you have a TP.
Yes, we have a TP.
An NP and a VP.
Okay, this is a sentence, so TP in P and VP, yes.
From the NP, we branch determiner.
Okay, determiner. Okay, which
and
is
then, yes, the, and then N bar.
N bar.
From the N bar, we branch an adjective phrase.
Okay, very good. Adjective phrase.
And then another N bar.
Another N bar, which means it is simply an adjunct. Okay.
Yes.
From the adjective phrase.
We have an adverb phrase, and then an adjective phrase, and an adjective bar. Sorry.
First, adjective bar.
Yes.
From adjective bar, we have what? We have the adverb phrase and adjective bar. Please remember, whenever you have an adverb plus an adjective, you have to respect this rule. The adverb phrase must be sister to adjective bar, dominated by adjective bar. Okay, so then from adverb phrase, adverb bar, adverb very. Okay, and from the adjective phrase, adjective bar,
we have
adjective, and it is old. Fine. Now we go back to this N bar. So we are here. We have man. Okay, then.
Yes. And N.
And
man.
Fine. So very old is simply an adjunct. Sister to N bar, dominated by N bar. Now we go to the VP. Yes, said, etc. Yes.
From the VP, we have a V bar.
All right. V bar. What else?
And the CP.
Very good. V bar and CP. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. So here you said from the VP we have what? We have V bar and
V bar, and then another V.
Another V here.
Yes, from the V. Yes.
So the CP from the VP or from the V bar?
From the V bar. From the VP.
No. لا يرضى عليكم شوف. لا يرضى عليكم. From the phrase
V
we
bar.
find only determiner. We branch only determiner from the phrase. Okay, so from the V bar, because the CP is a complement, so it must be sister to V0 bar dominated by a V bar not dominated by the VP. So if you do it like this, if you put CP here, it means that it is a specifier. It is sister to one bar dominated by the phrase. This is the rule of the specifier. Okay, and it is not a specifier. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, please. So again, so the verb which is said. Now
from
the CP.
We branch a C bar and a TP.
Now we'll talk about C bar next time, not now. Okay.
Just a C.
C and TP.
A TP.
This is the rule. Okay. Said that. So we have that here.
A TP and NP and the VP.
The rule of TP in P and VP, yes.
From the NP, we branch the determiner and then an N bar.
Determiner, which is what? So that is long life. Is long life. Okay, yes. Is the determiner. Good. N bar.
N bar. Another. From the N bar, we branch the adjective phrase and then another N bar.
Okay, very good, because the adjective phrase is simply an adjunct, so it must be sister to N bar, dominated by N bar. Yes. So adjective bar.
An adjective long.
Okay, and from this noun, noun, life.
Which is life.
Okay, then go back to the VP.
Yes, we have a V bar.
V bar.
Yes, from that V bar we branch the V and adjective phrase.
Okay, good.
From the adjective phrase we have an adjective bar, and from the adjective bar have an adjective and an adverb phrase.
Okay, very good. Yes. Very good, yes. It should be like. So any question about this tree?
Professor.
Yes?
Boring is an adjective. It is an adjunct, right?
I said last time, okay? I said last time that we are going to consider subject complements as complements of verb to be, okay? Because we cannot say is and we stop. So we are going to consider those adjectives that come after verb to be as verb complements. Okay. Well, some people might consider those adjectives simply as an adjunct. Okay. Sister to V bar dominated by V bar, but semantically speaking, we cannot simply say is and then full stop. Okay. Anyhow, I told you last time, forget about this debate. So I am going to consider them as complements of the verb. Okay, it's not the right time to talk about debate. Okay, yes. I think there is one more sentence.
Yes, Professor, the last one.
Yes, Professor.
Okay, the last one is I forgot the last
very
one.
nice boy from Japan met some university students yesterday. Very nice
A
boy
very nice boy
from Japan.
From Japan, yes.
Met some university students.
Met some university
students.
Students.
Yesterday.
Wait. Students. Yesterday.
Yes, at the Department of English.
At the English department.
No, the Department of English.
No problem. Both of them will account for both of them at the department, because I gave two different sentences to the two groups. Department of English or the English department. No problem. The English department. So English is simply an adjunct to department. Okay, so who can do it? A very nice boy from Japan met some university students yesterday at the Department of English. Who said can I?
Me, Fatiha Asri.
Okay, Fatiha, is it the first participate? Please, those who know the answer, raise your hand. Maybe to choose two of you to do it. Raise your hand, please. Those who know the answer, raise your hand. Okay. Okay. Right. Yes, Fatiha, Asri, yes?
Yes, okay. Professor. We have a TP.
Please raise your hand, because I'm going to ask somebody else to continue. Okay. So TP, yes.
NP.
Okay. NP, yes.
We have the determiner in the NP, and then in bar.
Okay, determiner, and then in bar.
From the in bar, we have adjective phrase and in bar.
Okay, good. Adjective phrase in bar. Fine. The adjective phrase is simply an adjective.
Yes, from the adjective phrase, adjective bar.
Very good. From the adjective bar, then we have
adverb phrase, then adjective bar. Yes.
Very good.
Under the adjective bar, adverb bar, adverb bar, yes. Then adverb very.
Good.
Under adjective bar, adjective, nice.
Okay, that's nice. Then
from the NP, we have in bar, then PP.
So what should we have here? In bar?
And PP.
We should have noun here or in bar.
Where?
Here, this one.
In bar. We have in bar. Yeah, yes, in bar. Must be an in bar. And from the first in bar,
why in bar? Why in bar? Why? Why not just now and here the preposition phrase?
Because preposition phrase is an adjunct that does not start with of. Only the adjunct that start, the preposition phrases that start with of are considered as complements.
Okay, very good. Okay, so pay attention, please, when you have a preposition function as an adjunct, preposition function functioning as a complement. Yes, preposition phrase, yes.
PR. P from, and then NP. P from, NP.
Okay, wait a moment, please. So the NP is wait. Yes, and here we have the NP.
Yes, and their NP we have N-bar and Japan.
Okay, right. Now the VP, okay? Somebody else to continue, please. Somebody else. Thank you, thank you. Somebody else.
Most welcome.
Please raise your hands. Raise your hands. Muhsin Bil Mustafa.
Yes, Professor. We have a VP. We have verb bar.
We have, sorry?
We have the first verb bar.
So we have V bar.
Another V bar.
Another V bar.
And another V bar.
Another V bar.
From the first V bar, we branch the PP at the
okay. Let me help you first. So the first V bar, the lowest one we need it for some university students. We need another one for yesterday, and we need another one for at the Department of English. Yes.
Yes.
So let's start with the lowest one.
From the lowest one, we have the verb meet.
Yes, very good.
And the NP.
Okay, we have the verb met. And we have
the NP. We have two branches: the determiner and noun bar.
Okay, we have
N bar.
We have in bar.
Yes. We and two branches: adjective phrase and another N bar.
Very good, because here the university, we know that it's a noun. It's a noun, but it functions as an adjective here. Universities, it modifies students, okay?
Adjective bar. We adjective bar, university, and from the N bar we have a noun, student. From the second V bar, second one, we have adverb phrase. We have adverb phrase.
Very good.
Adverb bar, yesterday. From the first V bar, we have the PP at the department school. We have PP. We have P bar. Two branches: the P at, the preposition at, and in P. We have two branches. We have two branches: determiner, the, and another N bar, and N bar. We have the noun determiner, department, department, and PP. We have P one bar. We have P off, preposition off, and noun phrase, and N1 bar, and N0 bar English.
Very good. Yes. Yes, very good. That's the end. Okay. And by the way, I'm taking screenshots of the names of those who participated. Okay. If there is no question, then we can stop here.
Please, Professor.
Yes.
In the sentence before the last one.
Okay, this sentence before the last one, let me go back to it. Okay.
I think we have an adverb. Very, very boring. Very.
Are you talking about this one? Is it this one? Found books in the paddle?
The very old man said that his long life is boring. I think this one. Yes.
Yes, Professor. We have is very boring.
Is very boring. Can you? Who is speaking? Who is speaking, Mister?
Muhammad Arawi.
Okay, yeah, do it. We have very boring. Do it. Add very.
Very. When from VP, we branch V bar V is.
You said very boring, so we have to add it here. Okay.
Yes, in adjective preposition, we branch adjective bar.
Wait, please. Yeah, another adjective bar, and we put the adverb phrase
adverb
here.
Preposition, adverb bar, adverb very.
Okay, then here adjective, which is boring.
Boring.
Very boring. Are you satisfied now?
Yes, Professor. Thank you.
Okay, yes, welcome. So if you know how to branch this, you'll have no problem in the exam. So I will give you a sentence similar to this one. To branch it, use it using X-bar theory. This is one of the exercises, that will be surely included in the exam. One exercise, I'll give you a sentence, a clause, or maybe a phrase that may also include ambiguity. To branch it, and you'll have 3 points for that. Okay, so we stop here. I'll share